remote, it's Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
Hello and welcome to xplay, the show that brings you the biggest GameCube game of the year.
Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. All you fanboys who accused us of mocking the Cube because it has no decent exclusives, this one is for you.
But there's much more. We also have a new Ape Escape game. Why?
Someone likes monkeys. Plus, the new game created by Metal Gear Solid mastermind, Hideo Kojima.
And last but not least, two huge fighting games. For the wrestling fans, we have WWE SmackDown vs. Raw.
And for everyone else, we have Dead or Alive Ultimate. It's the first online DOA game, and it comes to us from Team Ninja, the developers who created this year's sensational Ninja Gaiden.
So you know it's bound to have realistically proportioned women.
Oh, yeah.
If your reality is the porn industry.
Yeah. But we begin with the new Ape Escape game.
Hey, we liked the other Ape Escape games. They were cute platformers that almost anyone could enjoy. Not anymore. Here's our review of the game with the worst subtitle ever. Ape Escaped, Pumped, and Primed.
I think you lost me at the rhythmic gymnast.
Yeah, none of the other Ape Escape games had these weird live-action monkeys, and sadly, they're the only interesting part of this game.
Which once again reinforces my belief that when the Japanese do weird, they totally commit to it.
Well, for example, our next game comes from the creator of the already strange Metal Gear Solid series.
It's a Game Boy game that uses a light sensor. Yeah, some of you know what I'm talking about. Boktai 2, Solar Boy, Jank.
So, is the subtitle of Boktai 2 a Django Reinhardt reference? Because I failed to see the connection between jazz guitar and vampire slaying. And why is there a raver in the game lab?
Trust me, it's just a weird Kojima thing. We like him. We just don't understand him.
That's how I feel about you sometimes. I like you, but I don't really understand you.
What don't you understand?
I don't know, the ADD, the stapling yourself in the crotch, the constantly screaming, dick, 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 dick. Yeah, that.
That's all for a lap dance?
It's like $4. Yeah.
10 minutes. Welcome back to xplay.
We return with a review of a popular fighting game's first foray into the online realm.
Dead or Alive has never been a particularly deep fighting game. It's always been a bit of a button masher, but it has something the fanboys seem to love.
Women that are designed by lonely men with an active imagination.
Plus, it has a quite good pedigree, since it comes from the development team behind this year's excellent Ninja Gaiden.
Now it's online. Here's a review of Dead or Alive Ultimate. Blouse mice?
Hey, later in the show we have Metroid Prime 2 Echoes.
Blouse mice?
Don't go away.
Blouse.
Sessler and Morgan Webb.
And I am so tired of hearing it.
Welcome back to xplay. Do you like wrestling?
No.
Well, that doesn't matter, because we have a wrestling game for the PS2.
Fantastic.
Come on, Adam. Give the people what they want.
Fine. Here's a review of WWE SmackDown vs. Raw.
Brace yourself, because after the break, we have the biggest GameCube game of the year.
Here's a hint. It's about a lovely lady who shoots things and rolls into a ball when threatened.
You could be describing me.
Really?
Yeah.
Have Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
For what purpose?
No. Welcome back to xplay.
For the past couple of weeks, some of the GameCube fans have been whining, why is xplay making fun of the GameCube? Why does xplay hate Nintendo?
We don't hate Nintendo. We love Nintendo. We even voted the Cube's Resident Evil 4 our best game of E3.
But here's the thing, Resident Evil 4, not a GameCube exclusive anymore.
It's gonna be on the PS2.
But the exclusive the Cube does have is the sequel to the most critically acclaimed game of 2002. That's right, it's time for our review of Metroid Prime 2 Echoes.
Another one of the reasons Metroid Prime 2 didn't score a perfect 5 out of 5 is the multiplayer.
Problem number one. It's 4 players on a split screen. There's no LAN, so you can't link 4 cubes together. Instead, you have to look at an itty-bitty fourth of the screen.
Problem number 2. You can lock on to targets, which pretty much takes the skill and fun out of shooting people.
Yeah, the single player is still incredibly good and incredibly challenging, but in this day and age, multiplayer and online play are important parts of the gaming experience, and the Cube sort of missed the boat on that one. Bye-bye. That's negative.
It's paid a lot less than you think. It's Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
Hello and welcome to xplay's Games for Cheap Bastards.
Every game on today's show costs under $20.
Like our first title, an import from Japan that's totally addictive, totally fun, and totally cheap. Take a look at Katamari Damacy. Personally, I like rolling the people up. Their screams are funny.
They are, and fighting fans who like screams will enjoy our next cheap game, Guilty Gear X2, Sharp Reload.
Stick around.
We'll be back with more cheap games. Hey.
Good Webb.
Welcome back to xPlay's Games for Cheap Bastards.
Every game on today's show costs less than $20, even if they started out full price like the ever-popular Max Payne 2.
Stick around.
We'll be back with more cheap games.